Today I'll be talking about the 10 characteristics of life that come from Chapter 1 of Hull's Human Anatomy and Physiology. So the 10 characteristics of life are movement, responsiveness, digestion, reproduction, absorption, growth, respiration, assimilation, circulation, and excretion. So I've put them all into this order because I've created an acronym to help memorize the first letter of every word. So this all spells out Mr. Drag Race. So if you can memorize that acronym, then that may help you to memorize what all 10 characteristics are. So the first one is movement, which is the conscious or unconscious change in position, such as waving or breathing, just any type that you move a part of your body, that is movement. The next one is responsiveness, which is a reaction to stimuli inside or outside the body. So an example of that would be when you touch a stove and you pull your hand away from it real quick, which you don't even have to think about because your body knows that you shouldn't be touching that hot stove. And also another example is sweating. So your body heats up, so to help cool itself down, it knows that it needs to sweat. Next one is digestion, which is the breakdown of food to be used for energy. So when you eat food, it gets broken down into smaller substances that will be used for energy by your body. The next one is reproduction, which is the formation of new cells and new organisms. So one example is birth, which is when a person creates another human being, but then there's also reproduction at the smaller level, such as blood cell formation. Next one is absorption, so the body takes in nutrients, which then pass through membranes to enter into body fluids. And so digestion, so an example of absorption is digestion, which is when food goes into the body and the digestive system, and then those nutrients are taken out and used by the body. Next one is growth, which is size increase, and that's notable to note that it does not include change in shape. So it's just getting bigger, it's not changing the shape at all. Right, the next one is respiration. So that's when you're breathing, oxygen comes in, carbon dioxide goes out, and that is essential for a living being. Next one is assimilation. The body uses digestive materials to create new substances. So the body will take in amino acids, and then it converts them into proteins. So amino acids are like the building blocks of the proteins. Next one is circulation, which is the movement of body fluids. So an easy way to think of that is just the blood flow. The blood is all constantly flowing throughout the body. It's circulating through. And then this last one is excretion, which is the waste removal through metabolic processes. So that is simply just passing a bowel movement. So all 10 of these are the 10 characteristics of life. So if you can memorize Mr. Drag Race, that will at least help you to remember the first letter of each word of each of these characteristics to give you a better idea of what they all are.